Now what I want to do is give you some strength and agility exercises to build up the strength in your fingers and your hand. This is going to help you tremendously when you're making chords, when you're playing a solo. So the first one I'm going to give you is a chromatic exercise, and you don't need to know what that means right now, but basically it's going to go like this. Okay, simple enough. And I don't know if you noticed or not, but I was picking down and up. So down, up, and then on the next string, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And what you want to do is take these all the way up as far as you feel comfortable. I used to take them all the way up to the 12th fret and all the way back down. But if you want to go to the 5th and back down, that's fine, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So let's say I go up the 1st fret. You're going to slide it up, and then do the same thing on the 2nd fret, and come down. Then you're going to go up to the 3rd, etc. And you're going to go all the way up. You know, if you want to take it up to the 12th fret, that's fine. And then bring it all the way back down. So the way you'd bring it down is... The one thing you want to consider doing is playing these exercises with a metronome. I'm going to set my metronome to 120 beats per minute. Now I'll show you how this works. And the reason you want to use a metronome for this is because, like I was doing those at 120 beats per minute, well, tomorrow I might try to do them at 125. So if I sped it up, or let's say 130. And maybe next week I can jump it all the way up to 152. Now, the second exercise is going to, instead of being ascending like this, it's going to be descending. I think I'll play these with my metronome as well. So you get the idea. See, I'm ascending on each one of these. Here comes the descend. And I'm descending on each one of these. Now, what you want to make sure that you're doing is, when you're going down, you want to make sure that your hand motion is nice and tight and clean. So on this arm, you want to basically be picking using your entire arm. You don't want to get too much into this type of motion. You want to keep it more like this, especially as you start to learn to solo and get into some speed picking. It's more of this motion versus kind of this style. So think about that as you're doing these exercises. Now the fourth one is a combination of ascending and descending, and it goes like this. The fifth one is a little more difficult, and you actually skip a string. So instead of starting out on the 1st fret, I'm going to start out on the 5th fret for these, just for a little variety. And I'll show you how these go. So you can see I was skipping every other string. So you can take those all the way up and all the way back down. And those 5 exercises will get you started.